Greetings and welcome. My name is Jake Rayson. I am a wildlife food forest garden designer, and this is for my client for the wall garden to explain. We're talking about path design. So this is the original path design here on the left, and the idea there's four quadrants. So the first one up here in the northeast is the Mediterranean and vegetable garden. That corner's Mediterranean corner, and then it comes down into the annual and perennial vegetables down here. This is the orchard, but it's the actual fruit trees that we have are going to be down the side of the walls, and this is going to be kind of interesting fruits, but kind of fairly formally laid out with a fire pit and a horseshoe around a bank around a fire pit. And the whole idea is it flows from one to the other. And so this is the woodland glade, kind of wilder area, and this is the Japanese garden up here. And the idea being that it's more formal, and then you go in and you can go around each of the paths, that it kind of flows around. And the client very precise, very spot on said that the paths, the issue is that you've got to think about the maintenance and how many trips you're doing with a lawnmower. So he sent me this one here. Let me see if I can just bring that into shot. Kind of simplified version of this one, and it's kind of interesting because what your paths are doing, they're providing access as well as providing like a destination. It's actually access. So you can see from here how the garden is divided up. You've got they're big beds, but you've got a path, and you can see various sides. You can see various beds from the path. In the first instance, this is a big old project. So in the first instance, it's going to be a mown grass path, and the trees will be planted in the grass. But you can actually see the different trees from the different paths. Yep. So it is actually a maintenance point of view that you do need to have paths there to access the garden, so that if you see the garden, then you'll be looking after it. But you also got the maintenance issue as well, that you want to reduce the amount of times that you go around. Now there is a famous mathematical problem called the Königsberg bridge problem, and it was about the 7 bridges in Königsberg. Originally there were 7 bridges there and different islands, and how I can't even remember is how many bridges do you have to cross over, and can you cross over all the bridges in one go and get onto all the islands and all the rest of it. So it's same kind of thing. It's brought about in maths. Apparently it brought about the whole kind of the mathematics of topology, and it's essentially what we're doing here as well. You want to make it as easy as possible in a less grand way. You want to make it as easy as possible to mow. So you want the access, but you also want to mow. So I had a look at what the client had drawn, and I was thinking, yeah, okay, we'll simplify it. But I still, if you take the journey, you need to actually do it with both of them. What's the best way of doing this? If you take the journey, I'll just move this over here. So you can go in one loop there, and one there, and then that's 3 loops. But that misses out. That's equivalent to this one here. I don't know if you can see that loop there, that loop there, and then this one coming up here. But then you're missing out this bottom, and you're missing out that bit there as well. So you're missing out 2 parts, which are actually quite important. The other side of this is that these green lines here are windbreaks, and you want to be you kind of want to maintain the integrity of them as much as possible. So what I've done is to kind of use that idea and only kind of tweak it a little bit, but hopefully this works. Can I show you on my amazing mobile rig? Oh dear, it's not even. Come on then, where are you? Looking for phone. Okay, wait for the connection. Yeah. Come on, waiting for the connection. Yes, there we go. Okay, have you there? Yes, here we go. So let's grab a pencil. What I've done is just very basically just created a little. It's a minor path, so that doesn't really. The idea is that you're going through. This is the windbreak which runs here, and the minor path allows you to go into the glade. Yeah, so it goes through the windbreak hedge, so you're kind of cut off, but you can go through, and it's kind of like a little secret garden sort of thing. So it's not really essential to keep on mowing it all the time. So that's the first thing, and that's the main bit. So if we come here, there's one pass. It goes all the way around there, and you come back round. Then you do another pass, comes back up to here, and then you come back round, and then you do another pass. Comes back here, you come around, and you do another pass, and then you can either go that way, or you can just do that minor path there. That leaves this minor path and this minor path, but those are both on the other side, to be honest. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, that reduces the amount of mowing that you're doing. So you're doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, and hopefully that would be better. That just in terms of the mowing, that's kind of better than here where you're going one, and you got all this jiggly bit down here. So that's just tidied it up, but it actually makes it flow. I think it makes it flow, and that kind of works. So kind of keeping the same structure, just altered one of the paths slightly. So anyway, to say thank you to the client for that was very interesting little exercise to do, but just kind of emphasizes the importance of thinking about the maintenance longer term and how you kind of structure the garden for maintenance in the longer term. Okay, hope that's mildly interesting. Speak to you soon then. Cheers, bye.